Recording and broadcasting.
I hear chainsaws and hammers and nails and stuff going on in the background. Why?
I hear typing.
I hear typing. I see typing people because we are under construction. The set of Comm Live is being constructed.
Looks like it.
Yeah, for next week's big tweetathon. So, hey guys, Fletcher's got some noodles. Let me see that lunch there, Fletch. Oh, this is good stuff here. We got the Mauritian instant lunch.
Quick.
What flavor?
Blur the brand, quick.
That is just chicken.
Tastes like chicken. So yeah, Mauritian, you just owe us $5 for that instant sponsorship. So if you hear noises going on, Dan just had beans. No, we're live and barely. I mean, there's so much going on around here.
I'm still working on the top 10 list.
I see 8. And he says it's not all that funny, so it is what it is, and we're gonna push through anyway. We are getting set up for the big tweetathon on February 19th. This is going to be the mother of all Comm Live broadcasts.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not stressed?
Well, no. I mean,
Did you get it done?
I started this
Did you?
at 10:53, and
Huh?
no.
No.
He's like, he sends me an instant message like 15 minutes ago. Did you get it done? And I said, I'm still working on the top 10 list. He goes, oh, no, not that. Something else.
The other thing.
The other thing. I'm like, oh, crap.
We alt-tab through our day,
Yeah.
right? We just multitask and jump from one thing to another.
That was easy.
Crazy.
It is, and I got to get out of here right after. I'm going on a field trip with Ken and Fletcher and Chris. We're going to go check out some cool stuff for the big tweetathon. We may have some major, big, mondo, huge news to go with the tweetathon.
That would be big news.
It would be big. So we're working on that.
That reminds me, Chris, I can't do my videos today. If we going to be able to get those videos done? You're going to be gone? We'll not. We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out.
Okay.
We got a special guest today. Alejandro Reyes is going to be joining us, the Success Fool on Twitter, at Success Fool. Need to be following him. Social media expert and just one of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet.
I actually haven't met him, I don't think.
Weren't you here when he was here?
No.
Oh, that was one of your one day off a year that you're allowed.
Yeah, that was it.
I am the cruel taskmaster. Everybody works. Up here on the window, of course, they can't see, but Chris has got diagrams specking out the cameras and the mics and the computers and the soundboard and the outgoing signal for the big tweetathon. Tweetathon2009.com. We're going to be doing a 12-hour event, which is its specific purpose is to demonstrate the power of social media, both using Twitter and Ustream, to raise money for a very worthwhile cause, clean water in developing nations. And I'm going to have some very cool stuff to show you.
Do we have one of the straws here?
They're in my office. Of course, I never have
As
what
usual.
I need.
I
So,
can get it because I got to go make a call.
okay, you're going to make
Okay.
that call anyway. So Chris the hand is also Chris the voice, and apparently Chris the feet today because he's going to take a walk and get us what we need. Should be somewhere on my desk, one of those. And we have a star-studded roster of Twitter celebrities and real celebrities.
We have to turn people away now.
There's one more that we're going for
Yeah.
right now, and if we can get them, oh, it's going to be good. There it is, Brian Means, my assistant, watching the show. So now you don't need to do that. One less thing for your checklist, Chris.
Just go make my phone call.
All right. So anyway, we've got Will Wheaton is going to join us from Star Trek's The Next Generation. Ensign Wesley Crusher.
Yes.
Just watched the one last night where Picard and him were stranded on a planet, and Picard thought he was going to die, and they couldn't get to the water. Of course, Wesley figured out how to break the barrier to get the water. But you know, I just from the moment I signed up with Starfleet Academy and wanted to be on the ship, I just wanted you to be proud of me. I've always been proud of you, Wesley. And David Lawrence from Heroes, the evil Eric Doyle, the puppet master. He scares me because all he has to do is move his hands and bad things happen.
I don't watch Heroes, so.
Oh, he does a really good job. Yeah. He is creepy. He's going to be with us. MC Hammer, can't touch this, going to be here, and you won't be able to touch him, but you'll be able to see him. Robert Scoble, the Scobleizer, will be with us. Gary Vaynerchuk is going to bring the thunder from WineLibrary.tv. Chris Perillo is going to be here. Carrie Wilkerson, the Barefoot exec. Warren Whitlock's going to join us. Coach Deb, a star-studded roster. A who's who, if you will.
Yes.
So let's say hello to the regulars. Lewis, make it happen, dude. I've been trying to get in touch with your contact, and she's very busy. We talked briefly, but make it happen. All right, you can do it. If anybody can get Shotgun here, then you can do it. So Asterman, BCF Live, Brian Means, my assistant is on. Cindy Whitaker's here. Karada, Dave Schoenfeld, Deborah Simpson, Dundee, Chris, hi Dundee. LMMMMM. Guns and Religion, High Maintenance, Humbush, Jay Gallardi, Kimberly's with us, LAOK, Lewis is here, Michael Savoy, NA Chase, Newbie One, Peter Stephenson, Sean Hudson, we got the Successfuls with us, Tyler Patton's here, good to see you at JV Alert, Tyler, and your lovely bride, Vegetarian Cook, Veronique, Yvonne Lynn, and more streaming in by the second.
Yes.
Yar!
If anybody has a good reason for the top 10 list, I need help.
I'm doing all the talking so you can work on it. What are you just
I'm
sitting there with your...
There's just not. I'm trying to make something funny about buying a book. It's kind of hard.
So here it is. This is the device that we're going to be, yeah, go ahead, raising money for next week on the Tweetathon. It's manufactured by waterislife.com. Their site is still being worked on as well. It's actually a project of Hearts and Hands International, a global philanthropic effort that has done varied humanitarian projects from getting orphans in China matched up with adoptive families here in the States to building clean water wells in Africa, helping the poor in India. Some really cool things going on, and this is the latest effort. And Ken Surratt, who's the founder of Water's Life, is actually going to be here with us for the Tweetathon. Known the guy for, I don't know, 9-10 years, and just a superb human being, one of the nicest guys, most compassionate people you ever meet. And they're manufacturing these Water's Life straws, and basically this is something that you can give to a person in a developing nation, that they don't have access to clean water, and it's a straw. And basically you drink right through here. The first sip, you spit out. First one's no good, but after that, it's got a filtration device in it, and it filters a lot of the bacteria and diseases that are found in the drinking water in many of these developing nations. And one person can use one of these straws for an entire year. So, they're walking by the river and thirsty, they just open this thing up, and we're going to actually demonstrate with some nasty water on the Tweetathon. $10 will send one of these to a person that can use it for an entire year. And love the name, Water is Life. People, you can go without food for a time, but we can't go without water. And since half the world's population does not have clean water, this is a serious effort.
Cool if you could make a whistle out of it too. I'm telling you, backup emergency device. Or flute.
Like the ocarina. So that's big news, and I hope everybody will spread the word on that. It's going to be on Thursday, February 19th. So we'll do a show here the day before as well. And the set should be ready too, so you guys will get a preview of the set, as you can see, under construction. Thursday, February 19th from 12 noon to 12 midnight Eastern, hosted by myself and Dan. We will have guests in the studio. We'll be bringing guests in live video streams as well. We'll have some on the telephone. We expect that there's going to be a lot of tweeting going on that day, and we hope that you will all join with us on the effort. That
JJ has a good question. I don't know the answer. Do you?
Where's the question?
In red.
Does it do salt water? I don't believe so.
Probably not.
I don't think so. Yeah, salt water is pretty contaminated. You have to boil.
Question, though.
You have to boil.
We need to know
salt
that.
water.
So we need to figure that out, though.
But we'll have more information on that for you as well. So other big news.
It's all big news.
Dan's pregnant.
If you want.
Congratulations.
Yes, it's the only way we can get on Oprah.
The rabbit died.
Yeah.
Yes. The wabbit kicked the bucket. Away.
Oh boy.
So how does it feel? Is it kicking?
Except for the cravings,
Oh,
it's fine.
Oh wait, no, that was the beans.
Oh, please. What is this with beans and pregnancy today?
I don't know. See, this was you in your thinner days.
See, I was going to say that Dan and the Strick was shredded to make the cover, but that doesn't work either.
Okay, so the top 10 today is
top 8.
The top 8.
It's not funny.
And they're not funny? Let me see. Do the show.
Yeah, so if anybody has a good top 10 reasons to get Twitter power, you might be number 3 or number 2 on our list today.
This is not bad. Even Dan's not funny is
I got
funnier
too
than
many
the
things.
average
I
bear.
was doing 3 different things when this came up, and I just cannot get funny right now.
How are those ramen noodles, Fletch? He's over here.
Oh,
They're dripping from his chin. And
Here's number 3.
okay, write down another one. So, of course, the top 10 list is top 10 reasons to get Twitter power. What's Twitter power? This is Twitter Power, the new book by New York Times bestselling author, me, Joel Comm. So, forward by entrepreneur, author, and peak performance strategist, Anthony Robbins. Yes, that Tony Robbins. Now, if we can only get him to tweet more often. Tony, are you listening? I think he's a random Ustreamer that's with us. How to dominate your market one tweet at a time with contributions from Ken Burge, the president of our company, as well as Kevin Houchin, dealing with some of the legal issues. This is 245 pages of tweety goodness, and it is now on sale at Amazon.com. You could actually get it on a discount. I think it's 34% off if you go to twitpower.com/Amazon. Then you can go and it'll take you right to the page to pick up the book.
TWITPWR.
Yeah, and of course, Chris knows that, and he's typing it in right now.
Double
So, page 1. So who's in the book? Let me tell you.
You might be.
You might be in the book, actually. Let me tell you some of the names that are featured in the back of the book. I'm not going to give it all away, but Alejandro, you're in here, dude. Bill Gates is in here. Kerry Wilkerson, Charles Trippey, Chris Perillo, Christina Hills, Darren Rouse, Dave Taylor, Deb Misa, Coach Deb, Ed Dale's in here, Jeremy Shoemaker, John Reese, Lance Armstrong, Mary Smith, Hammer, Mike Filsane, Perry Belcher, Robert Scoble, Shaquille O'Neal, Stephen Colbert, or is it Colbert? Is he a cheese? Stephen Fry, Will Wheaton, Yannick Silver, and many, many more. And this is it's a very conversational title. Have you read it yet?
No.
Okay. I would love for you to give me a review when you do.
Okay.
Positive reviews on Amazon only.
Put it on my list
try to
of-
give me a negative review on Amazon, Amazon will detect it. An electric shock will come through your computer and zap it, and you'll never be able to review anything ever again. So, it's true.
Gives me an idea, but it's not a story.
Will there be a wedding on Ustream in your future? Make an honest woman out of her. Oh, there's an idea. Well, there will not be a charge for coming to the tweetathon.
But that could be a good. Thank you for that idea. We should look into that.
Fill your water and power a Walkman. Michael Copeland's with us, and welcome to those of you just popping in on the stream. We probably just went live on the Ustream webpage. Hey, you people, random people going to Ustream. Can you whistle like,
No.
a good? Can you get either one of you guys
can
give a
fake
real,
it and-
where you stick your fingers in your mouth and really let one fly?
Obi probably can.
I can't
See,
do
that's
it.
something Obi
I
does.
can,
Omi's got 3 kids, so he can probably do it.
whistle out a little bit.
Man, your ADD is bad today.
That was easy.
I'm excited.
I know.
There's a lot going on. I mean, next week, this studio is going to turn into a world-class broadcast studio.
It is.
And Chris, the hand, is going to receive his world-class production certificate,
Yes,
whether he likes it or not.
I'll work on that in Photoshop today.
Thank you. All right, so the top 10 reasons to get Twitter power. Here they are. May I have a drum roll, please? LAOK wants to know if we had him install a scam last week. Why don't you talk about PPC Spy?
Well, I mean, PPC Spy is a keyword analysis tool, and yeah, I can see how people would think that it's spam, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. But basically, it enables you to run a little Firefox plugin that shows you the keyword results and payments and clicks on ads that are on Google.
It tells you exactly what it's
And
doing.
it also tells you exactly when you install it that what it does is it basically sort of takes over your Google results, so that when you're using PPC Web Spy, and you can turn it on and turn it off very easily on your status bar, when you're using it, they actually monetize it at the top by inserting a couple of listings at the top of the page with ClickBank products or Amazon products that are related to the search that you're using.
Now, is that hidden somewhere in the fine print, or is it
No.
out there in big text?
No. So basically, PPC Web Spy is designed for you to click on it and when you want to do keyword searches, and click off it when you don't. So just as a way of monetization, as a way to virally spread the thing, they threw in this little caveat that if you promote it, your ClickBank ID and Amazon ID will get inserted into search listings if you're using PPC Web Spy. If you're not, they don't.
And so there you have it. And if
Yeah.
you don't want to use it, what do you do?
Yeah, I can see why people would be upset with that, but at the same time, just turn it on, turn it off.
Turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, or
Yeah.
uninstall it
Or
if you
uninstall
don't
it.
want to use
Yeah.
it, right? Okay. So, Ustreamer8118 wants to know, who is the pink shirt? This is LL Bean.
LL Bean.
Yes. Larry Bean.
Leon.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Leon Bean.
Liam Larry.
Leon, L-E-O-N.
No, Liam.
Liam?
I like Liam better.
Oh, boy.
Liam Lee Bean. This is Dan Nickerson, the Vice President of Ideas at Infomedia Inc. And now we are going to read...
He's very distracted today with too many projects in his head. I'll try
Yes. The top 10 reasons to get Twitter power. Twitter power being the new book by me. Here we go. Number 10, because I told you so. Which is actually a very good reason.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't work with my kids. Why do you think it's going to work with them?
Well, they're here because you told them to.
They're more likely to listen. So, go buy the book.
I'm sorry.
You're going to like it. I guarantee you're going to like it. And when you buy the book, you get access to my 4-week social media boot camp. It's a boot camp. And you'll actually get a link in the book that shows you where to go do that. It's going to be a exclusive 4-week webinar series.
It's free.
And it's free for people who purchase the book. And it's going to, we're going to talk about LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and of course, Twitter. We've got some great special guests lined up to help teach on the topics, and it's all about building your business using social media. So, because I told you so. Number 9 reason to get Twitter power. You might actually be in it. It's possible. Number 8, you can brag that you know the author.
I assume if they're watching,
I can't even get my kids to brag on me. They're gonna again.
They bragged about iPart, didn't they?
That's true, they did.
Yeah.
It is easy to read at 140 characters.
Plus
140
characters.
plus characters. Okay, it's longer.
It's more than
that.
140
It is.
characters.
Well, it's 140 characters at a time,
True.
right? You can count off and segment it. It would be one huge Twitter stream. The whole book on Twitter.
Yes. By the way, if Bill Perry's here, he registered Twitter Classics from last week's show, and I've actually run that by a few people, and they really like that idea, so I might do something with it.
Why would anyone buy a book about Twittering?
Why don't you
I don't know.
insert any subject in place of Twittering?
Yeah,
I mean,
why would
it's
anybody buy a book on
anything?
anything.com? Because it's information,
Yeah.
because there's right ways to do it and wrong ways to do it, and there's innovative new uses, and there's tools that you should know about, and there's people that you should follow, and there's a lot to know.
A lot of people like to read books.
It's not
on that kind of stuff.
245 pages of you should tweet, you should tweet, you should tweet. Number 6, there's no upsell. There should be, though. Free social media boot camp. It's more of a
that's not
downsell. You've spent money, now we're going to give you something for free.
We're not going to hit you with anything.
Number 5 in the top 10 reasons to get Twitter power, it's got an index.
Which I was going to try to think of something fancy. Once again, as I said, this was not funny today.
Magpie, 197. Portraying brand width, 146 through 148. Question tweets, 115 through 116, and 216.
What is your Starbucks idea? I don't get that.
My Starbucks idea, 155 to 156. Well, let's turn to page 155 and I'll show you, and you might actually learn something.
Really?
Yeah, it's basically Starbucks uses a Twitter account as a customer service help desk feedback tool.
Oh, cool.
So my Starbucks idea, they're actually inviting people to show them that Starbucks is listening. There you go. Now you know. Number 4 reason to get Twitter power: no goatee shots in the book.
It's goatee free.
It is, in fact. This is the picture
Of course, I
me
have
in the back. No goatee. The number 3 reason I can read.
I'm just pointing out because it's a little off the page.
Oh, and a little off topic too. Number 3 reason to get Twitter power: we'll toss in a free bowl of soup.
Which I only thought of when
Courtesy
Fletcher
of
was
Fletcher
bowl of soup.
with his ramen noodles. And finally, need one more what?
We just need one more sale to be a.
Oh, okay. So the number 2 reason to get Twitter power: we need just one more sale to become a New York Times bestseller.
It could be yours.
And it's yours. And you can go out there and brag and say, "I put Joel Comm's book over the top." Go ahead, everybody, just brag that.
Yeah.
That'd be a great tweet. Finally, the number 1 reason to get Twitter power: I will unfollow non-buyers. Okay.
All right. Next week will be better.
Okay, do me a favor. Go work on the set.
I told you. I should have told you I just couldn't do it today. I was working on something very important when he said, "What's the top 10 list today?"
You looks like you got some rough skin there down here. Let me
Oh my God.
see if I can get that 666 off your scalp. It's not coming off.
Oh man.
It's not coming off. Damn. All right.
Oh boy.
Let's try this. We got a special guest with us today.
I used to like it when we answered questions. It was so much easier.
Yeah, but this is fun. Gonna try something here, and I think I need this one here to do this right. Special guest with us today. This is a guy who has gone from zero to hero. Not that he's a zero of a human being. He's a great guy, but in terms of being known in social media, he's really come on the scene this last year, and he's just one of those guys that you just want to be his friend because he's just such a nice guy. He's so genuine. You can just tell when you talk to him that he really cares about people. Had the pleasure of having him out here at our offices a few months ago, and he did a live episode of Joel Comm Live. And today we're bringing him and his beautiful baby girl live from wherever it is. I don't remember where Alejandro even lives, but Alejandro Reyes, the success fool on Twitter, we just lost.
Nope,
there he is. Welcome to Joel Comm Live. Let's see if we got some audio.
What's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
I hear nothing.
I am talking. Yo, yo, yo. Testing, testing. Sacramento in the house.
Can you hear anything?
I hear nothing.
All right, so we're trying something new, guys.
Oh, you guys are unplugged.
Oh, we're unplugged. That would do it. Okay, now I got a buzzing sound.
What's up, everyone? They say they can
We're
hear me. How's
experimenting
everybody
here,
doing?
guys, so hang tight with
I
us.
think I can tell by the set behind us.
Yeah. Alejandro, just kind of do shadow puppets and stuff like that until we get this figured out. Yeah.
So just buzzing.
Yep.
They can actually hear me, Joel. I don't think Joel can hear me, though.
So can you guys hear
Oh, so
Alejandro?
you hear both, they say.
Yeah, I think they should be able to hear him. You just can't monitor.
Okay.
So,
I'll do it.
all right, we're gonna figure this out. So we're not gonna use these.
No, don't worry about
Well, why don't you tell Alejandro to introduce himself and tell a little bit about
Can you guys hear me fine, or am I low?
Alejandro, why don't you go ahead and tell folks a little bit about you, and we'll shut up while we're piping your audio in here.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm Alejandro Reyes from Sacramento, California, a little suburb called Elk Grove, California. And I run a site called successful.com. And like Joel said, kind of went from a zero to hero online. And that's kind of why I think the Twitter Power book is such a powerful book, because, I really used Twitter last April to really connect, get out there, grow my blog. Ended up running a conference because of my blog. Joel spoke at this event. And, I've been trying to connect with Joel for a long time. And because he's so busy, he's got a lot of things going on, Twitter gave me the opportunity to connect with him. And he spoke at my event, flew out to his offices, and hung out with his staff. And that's really what Twitter's all about, connecting, it does not take away from the live interaction, but it to me it enhances it. And so a book like Twitter Power, I think, is a great idea, and it's really elevated me from really a nobody, a knucklehead from the wrong side of the tracks to get out there, share my passion, share my ideas, share my messages, and people actually listen to this fool. So I'm here with my daughter Sadie. She's almost 10 months old. I work from home full time, and she's been on like 15 Ustreams. This is probably like her 16th, and she loves it. She's like a tech baby already.
That's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate your story, and thanks for jumping on here with us. You are living proof that somebody can enter into this marketplace and using social media, make a name for themselves, carve out a niche without having, the background of having a best-selling book or having sold a bunch of product. You're just being you, and you're sharing your passions with people. And when you do that, and people sense real caring and real value, they're drawn to you.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing, and when I was out there, I mean, that was the biggest thing with what you're doing, and I mean, you're making some amazing strides in internet marketing community. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, I won't say a lot, a few of the big internet marketers are starting to really catch on, but you were the guy in the beginning that was adding a lot of value, providing value, coming up with programs, reports, things that really taught people to understand that it's not about just marketing, but it's actually about relationships and providing value to your community. And so a lot of people are learning a lot, man. I'm really excited for what you're up to in the book and this tweetathon. And thanks for putting me in the book. I appreciate it.
Dude, you earned a space. Of course, a lot of people have, and we just can't put everybody, in the book that we want to put in the book. But I just went ahead and tweeted. I hope you've tweeted as well that you're live with us.
I did.
And Chris is doing some stuff there on the camera, and this is some pretty cool actually, because nobody's doing split screen technology on Ustream. There's a co-host feature built in, but we're doing something unique to actually do this whole split screen thing, and once we get it mastered, we're going to be able to use it for the tweetathon. You want me to go ahead and plug back in? Okay, Chris the Hand is saying I should try this again.
I'm still plugged in.
Handro, thanks for being a guinea pig. Can you hear it?
I just hear static.
No probs.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on. I can hear it faintly. It's faint, but I can hear it.
I can hear you.
Dan's going to faint.
Yeah, we're good.
Talk, Alejandro.
Yo, testing. Mic check. Alejandro's in the house and the place to be.
Works perfect.
Excuse me.
You guys know that Joel used to be a DJ, and he used to like throw up his hands like this and everything and wave them like you just don't care.
He used to rap.
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
In fact, Joel used to have his own band, which...
See, I didn't know that. I knew he was a DJ. I didn't know he was a band.
Watch it, man. I don't want to go there.
I'm not going there. I'm just stating a fact.
So let me ask you a question, Chris. When we do this, will we be able to turn this mic off so that I'm not listening to me and Dan talking?
That's the only way the viewers can hear you is with that mic on.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So we're doing some cool revolutionary stuff, though.
As they can tell by the proficiency that we do it with.
And by the set behind us. What do you think, man? You like the under construction? Go ahead and pan there a little bit and show them what we got going on.
For those that don't know, we have a Tweetathon 2009 next week. So we're trying all kinds of cool things, which are going to bring in lots of Twitter celebrities and doing a split screen. And so we'll have a much cooler set. We'll have the green screen. Are we going to have a green screen or the black?
What's going on, Warren?
No, it's going to be a nice backdrop.
Nice backdrop.
Yeah. And we got some people joining us. Let's see. Dion T, O&O's here, Warren Whitlock, Donna Fiducia.
They all heard I was here, Joel. They all heard I was here, and you just got like 30 followers.
Dude, they should come for you because you are the man. And LAOK, if you want to tell Leo that I should be on his show, actually, he talked about us when we did iFart, and we never did get around doing an interview. What is that? That must be my phone setting off.
Oh, could be. Could be my phone, too.
Oh, that's you. Get rid of that thing. There you go. Blasted iPhone. I love it.
Yes.
So, Alejandro, what's next for you, man?
What's next? Launching my coaching program in a few weeks. I think I mentioned to you, you're actually going to be interviewing you for it. Doing a conference, social media conference with Simon Leung in June, first weekend in June. And then have the Illuminate conference coming up in August, Illuminate #2. And I'm actually, this is the first time I've publicly announced it. And I'm actually starting a internet marketing company with Paul Counts. I think he mentioned it to you. Did he mention it to you?
Yeah, I just saw Paul at JV Alert live too, so that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, so we're excited, combining SEO and social media and hooking up. And the focus isn't really online, folks. It's really helping small businesses. So that's it, man. Just getting out there, connecting. My wife gets to retire from corporate America March 2nd. So things are cool at the Reyes household.
That's cool. I'm proud of you, man. I'm happy for you, and I know that this circle that you got influence over is, just the beginning. It's going to widen as more people get to know you and what you're up to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, and a lot of it has been just following the right people. And there's so much noise out there, and this is why a book like Twitter Power is such a good thing, because there's so much. I don't know if I can say crap on your show, but there's so much
There's crap on my
there's so
show?
much noise.
I didn't want to tell you.
There's so much noise out there, and I think when you follow the right people, a lot of people ask me all the time, who do you follow? How many people do you follow? I follow a hand select, a group of people, and you're one of them, and I just follow what you guys say, and I just implement it, and, rinse, repeat. And so a book like Twitter Power is great, and, it's really about building that family. That's why I have my daughter here. I told Joel yesterday, I said, man, I got my daughter. I don't know if it's good, but it's about building a following, not a following, but a family. And a lot of people always, they get excited about having followers, but if you're not building an intimate relationship, intimate like a family is, you have your ups and downs, you got your issues with your family, but ultimately y'all love each other.
Well,
and,
of course, one of the things you could do with Twitter that you can't do with your family is block someone.
And sometimes I definitely want to block some family members out,
I did that this morning. Some guy cursed me out because I dared to auto DM him after he followed me about the tweet-a-thon. He cursed me out publicly. I'm like, you know what? You followed me. You initiated the conversation. I'm just replying and sending you something I think is worthwhile. This echo thing is really weird. I'm going to have to...
Get used to it.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in like a tiny...
We can't hear it, though.
...thing. Yeah, but I can't. Hey, Chris, is your phone near the computer? I think that's what's setting off the little feedback thing we're getting here. I look bored. I am anything but bored. Yeah, hear that?
Yep. That's a phone.
That is a
thing.
phone setting off a signal. I'm going to move my phone. Be right back. Hold that.
Yes. So we do have a lot of people from JV Alert Live last week in Orlando that are in the house, that's for sure.
And Alan's here.
And Alan just came in.
BBS Press.
Alan!
And we did some cool things, man, in that bedroom.
Well, it's funny, somebody actually said that they recognized me from Warren's bed, and I thought that was kind of disturbing.
Aren't you the guy from Warren's Bed? WarrensBed.com. It's a new website. The bed's taken or the site?
It's just I always say it's taken.
So, hey, Alejandro, don't want to keep you, man. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Sadie. You're a cutie.
Thanks, Alejandro and Sadie.
We'll
Thank
talk
you
to you
guys.
soon,
Take
buddy.
care.
Be cool.
Later.
All right. So I can take this thing off.
Yes.
It's going to take some getting used
Now
to.
that you
There's
moved your phone.
definitely a delay, and it throws you off a little bit.
We'll figure it out.
We're going to figure that out, though. We're going to get the soundboard, right? And maybe that'll... Do you think that there's a remedy if we use that soundboard of just picking up the audio that's coming from there?
Yes, hopefully.
Good. Awesome. So let's see who else is here.
Once again, our
Yvonne?
set is under construction for those that are just checking in.
Yeah, we are under construction. This is... Dan's getting ready to get back to work.
Yes.
And actually, Fletcher is the one building the set, and it's going to be very cool for next week. Tweetathon2009.com. In fact, opportunity knocks. Who is it? Opportunity. Ha. Well, I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so this is a first. This live 12-hour Ustream we're going to do next week concurrently on Ustream and Twitter is a first. We've got some big names joining us: Robert Scoble, Will Wheaton, MC Hammer, Gary Vaynerchuk, Chris Perillo, Kerry Wilkerson, Warren Whitlock, Coach Deb. We've got Mike Wilson, the guy who survived the Continental plane crash here in Denver.
He tweeted as the plane was crashing.
Yeah, he's actually going to come here in the studio. Rob McNeely is coming. You know, everybody loves Rob.
He can tweet while our set crashes.
And I'm not. All I can tell you about Rob is that there's going to be a world premiere.
Yes.
That's going to take place. Do you know about it?
I think he's tweeted. He's tweeted about it.
So I can talk about it now.
Well, you want to double check, but I'm pretty sure he tweeted about the fact that he was gonna.
Well, hang on.
I think he said he was gonna debut it on the same day as us. So
It's going to be debuted on the show.
yeah.
Let me look him up and make sure before I say anything.
He's not watching.
McNeely. Is that how you spell it?
I don't think so.
Or is it with an A?
I think it's an A.
Yeah. Which would explain why there's nobody.
Joe's on search.twitter.com, which if you're not using every day, you're really missing out.
Let's try that.
There's probably a lot of searches for that.
Okay, so yes, Rob McNeely has written a song called A Twitter Gangsta, and he is shooting a music video to go with it, and it's going to debut on the Tweetathon. He's asked me if I want to do a cameo, so we're probably going to do like a green screen cameo because I'm actually in the song.
Right.
Talks about iFart and me. So
Speaking of that, the video, we talk about the cartoon? Probably not. There's a cartoon out there that has...
it's crude.
It's very crude,
It's
but
rude.
it's kind of fun.
It is not acceptable, but it's very funny.
But yeah, it'll be a viral video, but it's got a little iFart plug in it.
Yes, it is going to be interesting. Let's see. Also, got some video coming out. No, we got Donna. We got women. Carrie, Coach Deb,
Alexis.
Martin Neely,
Yeah.
and talking with.
Deb.
There's another one that's on the page now. There's four currently on the page, and I'm talking with the fifth.
Well, Deb, Mary, Alexis, and Carrie.
Mary Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's four right now, and I'm talking to others. And there's been some, what's her name? The geek girl. Callie Lewis. I tried to get her and several others I emailed and got no reply. So now we're full. The show is full. 12 hours, 31 guests going to be joining us either in the studio or video or live call-in, and lots of other stuff to talk about because we're gonna be raising money for Water is Life, and we're counting on you guys to not only support the cause but also to spread the word out there and let people know that this is taking place. Thank you, Donna Fiducia. I appreciate you coming to my defense. Tyler's mentioning the new magazine. Yep, the February edition of the Top 1 Report is now out, and people at JV Alert Live got it first, but it's shipping to our readers. If you want a free copy, happy to give it to you. Go to top1report.com and request your free copy. You'll also get access to our private social network, and then once you see how incredible it is, we'll bill you $29.95 a month. It is... Everybody's telling me to raise the price on it. I'm not going to. It is what it is.
30-day free trial. You get all the back issues as well, downloadable as a PDF in the Top 1 Network members area.
Ustreamer 99332 just got here to start the Dork Fest.
Nice.
Will Twitter flag you for following 100 users in a day? No. No. Fiducia's out. See you, Donna. I was going to talk about something else. What was I going to talk about? Read my mind, Chris.
The snow.
Actually, we do have a beautiful snow. Yesterday, it was windy.
It'll be gone by tomorrow.
It was windy yesterday. I mean, one of those days where it's just coming off the mountains, off the Front Range, and we're on the second floor here, so we really feel it. The windows shaking, and then the snow came, and they were the biggest flakes.
It was the best snowball snow I've ever seen.
It was sticky, and it came down fast and furious, and we got a couple inches and seemed like no time at all. And today it's sunny and warming up, and it's going to melt, and probably by tomorrow it'll all be gone. But that's the way I like it. I like a nice snow that gives a blanket and doesn't mess with the roads.
I'm just tired of watering my lawn in January.
It's watered. It just got watered.
Now, finally.
Yeah.
It's going to die.
You're such a pessimist.
I know.
You know, it's kind of funny because if you look, it looks like we're split screen because of the set back there.
It does.
Yeah, Dundee, everybody's safe in Oklahoma, though a neighborhood a mile or two away from us, several houses got plowed, and I'm hoping everybody's okay. But if I were still in Edmond, Oklahoma, where I lived a couple years ago, we would have been hunkered in the bunker, for sure. That was a nasty-looking tornado. Who just said that? The Masters level is looking great, too. BCF Live. Yep. We're pretty happy with the Masters level of the Top One Network as well. So what else we got? You guys got some questions? You want to talk about internet marketing, making money online? Oh, stop. Never mind. Switching back.
The press.
Look at the butterfly. I remember what I was going to tell you guys now. The Tweetathon next week, we're accepting sponsorships. And I don't have a page to send you to. If you want to take advantage of a sponsorship, you're going to need to call a phone number. And let's see, here it is. There's 3 tiers of sponsorship for the Tweetathon next week. Now, again, we've not done this before, and we can't guarantee viewers, but all these big names that are going to be on, we totaled it up. They reach over a million followers on Twitter, and we're starting to work with the media and getting them to talk about it as well. We think it's going to be a big thing. So if you guys want to sponsor the Tweetathon, there's 3 levels. Level 1 will get you a 60-second mention where Dan and I will talk about your site or your service for a minute, probably a little bit more if I know me. And we'll also scroll your website on the screen so that everybody who's watching can see it. That is $997. That'll get you a minute of airtime. The second level is a minute of airtime. We'll talk about it, and we'll scroll the text, and we'll put a 125 by 125 banner on the page, and that is a $29.97. No, that's not $29.97. We expect a lot of viewers. It's $2,997, and that will get you the 1 minute talking about it, the scrolling text, and a 125 by 125 banner on the show page.
We're going to keep that on the page.
And we're going to keep that on the page
after the show.
Yeah. Finally, the big kahuna. If you want to actually be on the Tweetathon to discuss your products and your services for $49.97, we will interview you for 5 minutes, and it's all about you. You're supporting a good cause, and you're going to be. We'll do an interview for 5 minutes, and we'll scroll your URL on the screen during the whole time. And if we're able to video in, we'll do that as well, so we can actually see you. And you'll also get the 125 by 125 banner on the show page at tweetathon2009.com. That page is going to be an actual video viewer. It's going to be totally redesigned. In fact, I see Fletcher working on it right now, and it's going to be dynamite.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yes.
It's going to be really nice. So if you want to do that, then here's what you need to do. You need to call 888 210-9941. 888-210-9941 and ask for Joey Montez.
Our lines are open now.
Our lines are open. We're only going to take a certain amount of these because there's only so much space to put banners on the site. So if you want to sponsor the Tweetathon 2009, then call 888-210-9941 and ask for Joey Montez. And he's there right now to take care of that.
BCF Live had a question up top.
Let's see. Warren says, I made him buy an iPhone. Ha. And you'll never turn back now.
Well, actually, if you read that correctly, it means that you created Warren buy an iPhone.
If you're offering a product and you want a friend to promote it on his blog website, how do you create an affiliate link so he can mention the product and bring his audience back to my site without using ClickBank? Well, yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do that. One Shopping Cart has an affiliate module. Pay.com, pay.com.com, Mike Filsame's service.
The cheapest, fastest way is the $7 script. It's one way to do it. But there are a lot of free affiliate programs out there. Can't really think of one on the top of the head I'd recommend, but even using a member, you can create an affiliate program using a member. So you can create a whole membership back end, that kind of stuff. But because ClickBank, if you don't want to use that, I'd say $7 script to get started, or pay.com.
Payloads is another one with the Z.
Yeah.
That's a PayPal-based service.
They don't have to have affiliate program though.
Is there a free type Aweber? Who does list services that they put ads at the bottom? Is that Yahoo's deal?
I don't
It's
know.
been so long since I've used one of those. I'm not sure who's doing it now. There are some free autoresponder services.
There's one PHP list.
Joel was the most expensive guest I ever had on Twitcast Radio, a 2-year contract with the dreaded AT&T. Warren, you will never look back. You will be so glad that you made this decision. And let me give you a piece of advice. The first app that you need to go download, iFart Mobile.
Yes.
Just bite the bullet. Go buy it. It's 99 cents. I will earn 70 cents off of it. And I'm grateful for that because my family's got to eat. So iFart Mobile will change your life.
By the way, I say back to Aweber again. It's one of those things when you think if you're trying to save money with Aweber, you're going to have much higher deliverability than these other systems. Plus, it's just much better interface. They have the name. You're going to be much more compliant. So it's really it's $20 a month, but you're going to get higher deliverability, which will lead to higher conversions, which will make you more money.
Got some new folks stopping in as well. Let's see. Shout outs to E.M. Larson and Jocelyn Main, Ken Eller. Let's see who else has just popped in here. A lot of random Ustreamers. You Ustreamers are so random. Sure, just pick any 4 or 5 digit number and call it your name. You should log in and register and actually have a name so we can interact with you other than randomly talking. Oh, and we just signed another deal. Not going to talk about who it is. Yeah, you know about it.
What?
A major blog has
yeah.
signed with us to produce their iPhone app, and that's in production right now. And we're talking with some huge Fortune 100 companies about doing their iPhone app as well. And our team here is working on that, so we got some pretty cool things coming out that way.
And I am seriously considering putting a novel that I've written as an iPhone app.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Well, it's already online. The first 5 chapters are online. Started writing it in 1993. Basically finished it, but I need to go through and edit it. And after that, instead of going through the normal publishing route, I'd rather just put it on the iPhone store for $1 download. So you could create our own little book reader, which is simple to do. Upload it. Doesn't really cost anything. Maybe a couple hours of time for us to upload the PDF to the reader, and then you submit it. 5 days later, your book's on the App Store.
Bam!
And at $1 a download, if people like the book, they're going to download it, tell people, leave reviews, and then if you get 10,000 downloads, what book publisher's not going to say, hey, we have 10,000 downloads, and these are all the reviews of the book. Would you like to publish it?
Who wouldn't do that?
Who wouldn't do that?
I ask you.
I'm just going to probably go that route.
So Alejandro was here, and now he's gone, but he's still here. XI Pro, are you going to be the U.S. representative? Shh. Oh, did I just say that out loud? I think I did. Yep, got some cool things going with Paul Smithson, and we're pretty excited about that as well. So, the Turtle Olympics? I don't think so. Are you, Cindy and Karina, are you gals messing with me? Is this about me? I'm starting to get a complex here. I see chatty talk going on here, and I'm not sure if it's directed at me or not. Karina would like to know how to get an ebook into a download for the iPhone.
There are some companies that are doing it, but we're going to probably create our own little system. I'm not going to tell you about the other ones.
Jocelyn wants to know, is there another Who Wants to Be an Internet Millionaire show? Not mine. I spent a year of my life engrossed in that project from beginning to end, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my life, but also took up a lot of time. So doing a second season, I would do only if a major network came to me and said, we would like to do this, and I would just have to go and shoot and be involved on that level, but the actual production level, it's massive. and we've got some major things going on here that we just don't have the time. So, and apparently Jocelyn is pronounced Hosseline. Hosseline. So, this is the Sales Corner. Do you have any free promotional stuff, etc.? I did not find any on your website. Do you mean to be an affiliate to promote our products, or just do we have any free products?
We have tons of free reports
Anything.
all
Yeah.
over the place. So
I got free reports. Go on my blog and search free report, and
Yeah.
you'll see a bunch of them there. And just search Joel Comm free report on Google, and you'll come
we
across.
have at least 10, 12 websites that have a free PDF. That,
Yeah,
you know.
a lot of content out there. If you want to join the affiliate program and promote our products or services, it's affurl.com, and Chris will put that in. affurl.com, and you can get a link to promote the tweetathon and set your cookie so that anybody who does purchase product from us and you sent them our way, then they're cookie to you. What's going on, guys? Huh? There's talking. We got construction, we got conversations. Ken Burge, what are you doing?
We're getting ready to launch a big deal on the internet, kind of a CPA offer type deal.
An interweb offer, yeah.
Interweb galactic conquering to do.
Yeah, guys, you got to realize that the internet marketing circle is a very small circle. It's petite, it's tiny. And it's a great circle to play in because there's people that are interested in opportunities to make money online. But there's a whole world out there. Sorry. Should never hit a pregnant man.
Oh, God. I think my water just broke.
So, hi, Stacy Bryce. Good to see you. I did get your tweet the other day. Where was I?
I got a place you should stop.
It wasn't good. It was not good. So, imagine 12 hours of this. Oh, what hath we wrought?
We'll be energized.
I want to take a look and see where the book is on, now that we're starting promotion of Twitter Power.
I think it was like 5,300
on Amazon. We haven't done anything to promote it yet, and the word is just starting to spread on its own. And this is actually the first day that we're beginning to talk about the release of the book and ramping up for a major campaign. And it is currently number 1,013 in all books.
It was 5,000 this morning.
On Amazon.com. Number one in e-commerce. So just
we jumped
starting.
4,000 spaces already today.
Yeah, and we're just starting. This is just the beginning of Twitter Power, and of course the goal of my publisher John Wiley and Sons was that this book would be the first book to hit the mass, the mainstream, to get it on the bookshelves. In fact, I was just here at the Barnes & Noble 2 days ago, and they had it here already, and they brought me to it. I said, well, I'm the author. Would you like me to sign it? And she kind of looked at me, and she said, can I see some ID?
Oh, jeez.
And I said, open the flap of the book. She said, nothing. I said, the back flap. And she did. And okay. I said, do people really come in and ask to sign books that they're not the author for? She says, don't even start.
Wow.
I said, really? She says, don't even start. Who would do that?
I want to try that.
Who would walk into a bookstore and say, I'm the author of that book, and sign them? And then they put the little autographed by author sticker on it, So I thought, okay, at least you didn't need to see my picture ID. I mean, my picture's here in the book, so that was apparently good enough. Anyway, Twitter Power, how to dominate your market one tweet at a time. A short URL for you is twitpower.com/Amazon. Will take you right to the book. When you purchase the book, what do you get, Dan?
You get a free 4-week social media boot camp.
Boot camp, featuring teaching all about LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and of course, Twitter.
Twitter.
That's Twitter in Swedish. Twitter. Yeah. My name is Inga. I'd like to learn how to use Twitter.
Good thing it's late there.
What? Oh, can you imagine 12 hours of this?
No.
I mean, we're going to get punchy.
The last 12 hours will be very giddy.
It's going to be.
Now, are we going to launch anything that day too? Do I have to do any additional work, like skip out or?
No, you got to be here.
I got to be here. Okay.
You got to be here. We're producing some cool videos, right, Fletcher?
Yep.
And we're going to get that video from Ken Surratt. He's going to overnight us a DVD so that you guys have raw footage.
Today's almost like a launch day, but it's for one of the things that we don't even do publicly. You know, just people don't even know all the stuff we do.
Let's see. Dundee says, our Barnes & Noble store knew all about your book. We asked for Joel Comm books about 3 weeks ago. So cool. I'd rather purchase the book, take it to a seminar you're at, and have you sign it. Make sure you get the real deal. You know Joel Comm? Yes. Stacy Bryce says, I used to work with best-selling authors, and the stories I could tell you would boggle your mind.
Sounds like a book.
Back to Twitter. How many users are there, and who has the most followers? The many users, we estimate about 5 to 6 million actual users, and President Obama has the most followers, something like 250,000. Of course, he never tweets.
He responds to everyone.
Yeah, I think he's tweeted once since Election Day. For Inauguration Day, and so they don't really use it. It's unfortunate because for being such huge proponents of social media, here's an opportunity to actually have somebody that, on behalf of the campaign, that engages with the citizens of Twitter and the United States.
Does Oprah have a Twitter account?
Nah, she probably doesn't even know what Twitter is. Oprah, put me on your show. I will teach those women in your audience how to actually make something of their lives instead of watching daytime TV all day. Did I just say that out loud?
Yeah, I did.
Oprah, I'm serious. Let's teach these people how to make money. I won't jump around on your sofa like a maniac, all right? We're going to teach them how to do something that will actually impact their lives more than just feel good, more than just looking under their seat for a new car that you probably didn't even pay for anyway. I'm sure that Ford sponsored them, and I just can't shut up, can I? Well, there goes my...
That'd be a funny bit for us every week. We say, all right, we have everybody in our studio audience. If you look under your seat, we've given you a brand new iPhone.
Dan, look under your seat.
Yeah, that's a bunch of crap on there.
Well, I think I just permanently shot my chances of being on Oprah. But hey,
We shall see.
I don't know that she's got people that are actually... Never mind. Yep, start the JC on Oprah campaign. Let's do it. Now, you know what? It is what it is, and I call the shots like I sees them. And I can tell you, okay, here's what I know. I'm going to tell you guys something. Show's over. It is officially over. But no Twitter Power book under the chair. Bummer. I know somebody who was on as an expert on a major daytime talk show. And as the expert on the show, this person was not allowed to be the expert. They had to make the host look good. And they were able to do a lot of lead generation and then try to help these people get them into their program. And these people have no money. The people that watch the daytime TV, they watch, but they don't do anything. I'm not saying everybody, just saying this is the demographic. And it's a shame. Turn off the television and do something. In fact, turn off this Ustream. I want you to turn off your computer right now and get off your butt, stick your head out the window and say, I'm mad as heck and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Joel, we just got a call from a major network. They want us to do a daytime show. Forget what I said. Watch daytime television.
Welcome to Tea Time with Joel and Dan.
Yes.
The no view. We can call it the anti-view.
Yes.
It's a bunch of men standing around talking. What's that? Oh, you're talking to him. All right, so we're actually done. We're done. We have work to do.
I have to be
So
working.
seriously, time to turn off Ustream. You're not allowed to turn it back on until next week, 1 o'clock on Wednesday, and that's when we're back. That's the only time that you really want to watch Ustream anyway. Well, that and Gary Vaynerchuk. And Alan Bechtold. But that's it. And Warren Whitlock on Twitcast Radio. And
Yes.
in the Dan Show. You've heard of the Man Show? Pretty soon coming, the Dan Show. Twitter Power, now available at Amazon.com. If you want to sponsor the Tweetathon, big Tweetathon, a week from tomorrow, call 888-210-9941. Ask for Joey Montez. for a good time and a good deal. And on behalf of myself, Chris the Hand Harper, our producer, the Dan Show Nickerson, you've got Twitter Power. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
And the baby will be gone next week.
Having my baby.